Hey, Cub fans! Thanks for joining us here on Cubs 24/7, where Randy talks Cubs. Cubs took care of the Cleveland Guardians today, 8-3, and it was a very interesting game. Um, it was sort of the opposite of last night's game, where we sort of started what would resemble possibly an opening day lineup. Today, it was more of the backups and some of the kids. So let's go ahead and start. Let me give you the starting lineup and get us started there. Miles Mastroboni started at shortstop, leading off. Garrett Cooper was the DH in the two-hole. Dominic Smith played first base, hitting third. Patrick Wisdom got a start after his walk-off bomb yesterday at third base, hitting cleanup. Amaya was catching in the five spot. Alexander Canario in right field, hitting sixth. Then the kids, Casey, Shaw, and PCA rounded out the lineup. Casey was in left field, hitting seventh. Matt Shaw at second base, hitting eighth. And Pete Crow Armstrong in center field, hitting ninth. A lot of hits. We had 13 hits today to get the 8 runs. Walked once, struck out 8 times, had 8 RBIs. We stole 2 bases, got caught stealing once, left 5 on base. We were 2 for 8 with runners in scoring position. We scored in the first, the second, the fifth, and the seventh, and I'll walk us through that. We made some errors today too, so a tale of kind of two stories. We looked a little sloppy defensively. I'm starting to have some concerns about that. The errors were one by PCA in center field. He misplayed another fly ball, and it was windy. So he went back, came in, and went back, made a couple moves, ended up just missing it, and they gave him an error on it. We had a couple throwing errors. Maya had one, and Mervis had one. Mervis made a nice play, tried to feed the pitcher covering first, and he just airmailed it. So, we've got, to me, our corner infield spots defensively are starting to show some cracks. I'm a little nervous about it. I have to wait and see what goes on. Let's do the scoring. We got 4 runs in the first inning. Cooper singled. Dom Smith singled behind him. Wizzy singled. So 2, 3, and 4 guys in the first inning, all singles. Amaya comes up with the bases juiced and hits a grand slam to right center field. I'm going to describe it as wind-aided. He hit it hard, but the wind was whipping a little bit, and it got up, had some backspin on it, and carried it out. So it wasn't like a no-doubt bomb by Miguel, but he got it up. The wind took care of it. So grand slam first inning, Cubs up 4-0. We scored another run in the second on a solo home run by Garrett Cooper. So Garrett Cooper had a big day. He went 3 for 3. He had 2 singles and that home run to left field. And unlike Amaya's, Garrett Cooper's home run was not wind-aided. It was full legit bomb. We got 2 more runs in the 5th inning. Cooper singles. Wizzy follows him with another home run. So Wizzy goes bomb back-to-back days. Patrick was 2 for 3 with that single in the first and his home run to right center in the 5th. I got to tell you, Patrick Wisdom looks really good. I think he looks better than we've seen him. And with Wizzy, it's been, he's not a young guy. He's in his 30s, early 30s. And I had sort of, in my mind, thought, boy, if he's going to take that next step and limit his swing and miss and limit his chase, basically limit his strikeout percentage, wouldn't it have already have happened? And I'm starting to think it didn't, but maybe it is now. Patrick just looks really good. So a bomb to right center for Wizzy, solo shot. And then David Bote did it again. Bote comes in, his first at bat in the 7th inning, and he hammers it to left field. He's got 4. That's Bote's 4th home run. So David Bote just raking here in spring training. So that's how we scored. Let's talk a little bit about what each of the guys did. Miles played shortstop, led off. Miles went 1 for 4. He was caught stealing. His one base hit was a nice hard line drive up the middle. Cooper went 3 for 3. Garrett Cooper with the home run, 2 singles. Dominic went 1 for 3 with that single. Grounded out third baseman and flew out to left field. Wizzy, 2 for 3, struck out looking outside of his home run and his flare single. Miguel Amaya went 2 for 4, had the grand slam, but he also had a single in the third. Canario went 1 for 3 with a walk and a stolen base, so Alexander had a pretty decent day. The kids didn't. Shaw, Casey, and PCA, or Casey, Shaw, PCA, 7, 8, 9 hole. Guys combined, it's just, the Casey and really Shaw got off to pretty decent starts, and PCA did too. Since those starts, they've sort of looked like, they look like what they are. They're just kids. So combined, they went 0 for 12 today with 6 strikeouts between them. All of them went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. PCA had the error. So it is what you would expect it to be. But Casey and Shaw and PCA in the 7, 8, and 9 went 0 for 12. So the subs that came in, we didn't have a lot of them because I think a lot of the starters didn't make the trip to Goodyear Park where the Guardians play. So they didn't do a full wholesale substitution. So Strump came in, just got 1 at bat. He singled. Wyndham came in, got 2 at bats, went 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs. Bote came in, got 2 hits. He hit the home run, and he struck out in the 9th, swinging. Mervis came in, went 1 for 2. Mervis, again, had that throwing error, but he singles to left again. Flies out to center field in the 9th. So Mervis is putting the bat on the ball. And Wetzel came in. He pinch ran for Canario. And Joe Hudson came in and caught the 9th for Amaya. So, guys, that's the lineup today. A lot of runs early. You've got Cooper and Amaya and Bote going yard with Wizzy. So hitting the ball hard. And kind of was never in doubt. We got up, it was 5-0, and we sort of cruised the rest of the way. Let's do the pitchers. Hendricks started. I think Kyle looked pretty good. Not dominant, not what we're hoping, but he went 3 2/3, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, walked 2, struck out 3, and he went 3 2/3, so he was trying to get out of the 4th inning and didn't quite get there. So Hunter Biggie came in to get that 3rd out in the 4th inning, and so he did. Hunter Biggie came in and just got 1 out, so Hunter pitched just a 1/3 of an inning. Neris came in, pitched the 5th, gave up 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, but he gave up one of his hits was a home run. So first 2 batters he faced, gave up a single and a bomb, but then struck out 2 and got out of the inning. Alzolay came in and pitched the 6th inning, looked good, did give up a hit, but he struck 1 out and got through. And Hayden Wesneski came in, and Hayden pitched the 7th, 8th, and 9th. So in those 3 innings, he struck out 3 and gave up 2 hits. So wasn't perfectly clean, but nasty slider, throwing it to that back foot on these lefties. So Hayden looked pretty good today. So Hendricks, Biggie, Neris, Alzolay, and Wesneski got the job done for another win. That makes us 11-7 now, and looking pretty good. I'm back to, we got a bunch of guys that are trying to make this team. Cooper going 3 for 3 today with a bomb. Cooper just hits the ball hard. Dominic plays well. I like Dom at first base a lot. I'm just not happy with our corner defense right now. And Mervis's error today, it just kind of showed itself again. And I'm just worried about our corner defense. So of all the guys that I'm seeing play first base, I feel like I like Dom Smith the best there. But Wizzy's looking good. Mervis is hitting the ball. Mervis looks like he may have started to turn that corner we were hoping he was going to turn. It's going to be very interesting to watch Matt Mervis over the next 2 weeks. And so that's the wrap here from the Cubs-Cleveland game. Cubs 8, Cleveland 3. Nice outing. We've got Oakland tomorrow, and Shota Imanaga going to make his 3rd start. So we'll look forward to seeing that. I'll give you the update on conclusion. So thanks for joining us here on Cubs 24/7, where Randy talks Cubs. Appreciate you checking us out. And if you haven't already, feel like you can, hit that subscription button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow. Go Cubs, go.